Oh, hello everybody. Hi, welcome to another live video. Oh, we're going to be talking about a really fun thing today. We're going to be talking about creation and desires and attracting and magnetizing what it is that you want and having fun and really allowing that root chakra to open up as well, right? I captioned this video, there's nothing serious going on here, right? And what a great way to start this video because, with the distractions of the world that are upon us, there are so many opportunities to really, move our focus outside of ourselves, move our focus to somewhere else in a worry or a concern or something like that. But when we do that, what are we focusing on? What are we creating? Because I'm sure that anyone watching this video or anyone who actually just takes the moment to think about this, will realize that, as soon as you focus on something that maybe isn't in the highest vibration, the highest frequency, as soon as you focus on something that's kind of, worrying, we tend to attract more and more of that. We tend to notice more and more of that, right? But what happens when we go outside and we have fun, or we connect with another being, or we just enjoy the presentness of being? We then find ourselves in the seat of our soul. We find ourselves in the center point of our universe. We create from that presence, right? The root chakra is a very interesting chakra. You've got masculine energy in there, you've got feminine energy in there. It wants to be in harmony, it wants to be in balance. It's the chakra that looks after your stability, your feeling safe, your structure, everything that you need in a physical world to actually, to thrive, to be in a really great space, It starts in that root chakra, fear or flow, right? And we can look at fear being false evidence appearing real. We can look at many acronyms of the word fear, but really we want to bring it back to, throughout your lifetime, and have a little think about this, because throughout your lifetime, when you've had those moments where you've just been carefree, right? You might have just been driving somewhere, you might have been out for the day, you might have just been discovering somewhere new, you might have been shopping in a grocery store and just surprised at the choice that's there. When you find yourself in one of those moments, right, of that surprise, that wonder, that awe, right, how often then do more of those experiences, more of that feeling come to you and flow through you, right? Yet if we shift our focus and we focus on, for example, newspaper headlines, if we focus on a story where, it's about someone else, somewhere else, we've never met this other person or whatever they're talking about, but then we start to put our energy there, what then happens, right, is we attract more of that. Because that's how the world works, right? That's how we work. That's, we're getting to this stage of mastery, right? We're getting to this stage in our beingness where we're becoming really, really cognizant of how we're creating, and that's a good thing. Because you are the masters of your universe. You are the creators of your reality, right? And, so many people, when I talk with them, when we have guidance sessions, quantum healing sessions, when we do any type of spiritual work and guidance work, a lot of the questions are about, wanting more of something that you desire, right? Which is always incredible, right? We have the desire to draw more of that in, and it's there for us. Every time we ask a question on some level, whether we verbally ask for something or whether we vibrationally ask for something, the answer is automatically created, because that's the universe we live in, right? The only difference is what frequency are we vibrating on? Can we receive the answer, or are we on a completely different road to it, So I titled this video, nothing serious is happening here, because it really isn't, right? There really isn't. When we actually find ourselves in our present moment, and we can be appreciative of what we have. Like, I travel around the country quite a bit, and some parts of the country, clear blue skies, beautiful. Some parts very, very elemental, a lot of elements. Today where I am, normally it rains a lot. And I got to see someone today. I was really excited, and just everything just flowed. It was just so wonderful. The sky just cleared, the sun was beaming down. I got to see the moon as well, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the moon is out at like 2 p.m. That's great, And it was just so wonderful to be there and to have this appreciation for the clear blue sky, which is so rare to be seen where I am. And then, moment after moment, right, I'm just being there, being present with this person that I'm spending time with, just listening to what they're saying and, you know, responding and just enjoying myself. And then more experiences, more encounters, more things are flowing to me, right? In ways that, you know, you couldn't predict and you couldn't control, really, you know. I met someone completely new and had a really great conversation with them, and that was just beautiful because you're magnetizing what it is that you're present in. So if we are present in this now moment, wow, does the universe that we want to experience be created in that moment. But if we are present in a previous experience, or if we're present in a future experience that hasn't necessarily happened, that shoulda, woulda, coulda, then oftentimes when we're stretching ourselves forward or back, you know, we're shifting how our root chakra is being able to receive and flow, because we want that energy to rise up through us. You know, we want that energy to move through us, because this is how a desire moves from the non-physical into the physical. There has to be that clear flow of energy, and if there isn't, then it stays non-physical. But so many of you ask, right, you know, how do you make something physical? Oh, you just got to allow that energy to flow. Be present. And there's no mind here to do this. You know, we think that to be present we have to focus on something, really, you know, concentrate on something, and that's not true, right? Because our mind can limit us. Our mind can be limited by the previous experiences that we've had. But what we really want to be is, we really want to be just present in what we are experiencing right now, right in this moment. And that's really how we start to let go of things that we may be absorbing, things that may be floating around our vibrational escrow, you know, things that may be around us that we've been talking about for a long time, or other people are talking about. That's how we let go of those things and stop creating them, right? Because everything has a vibrational key, a key code, right? So if you want to harmonize with something that's more expansive and more joyous, then we just have to allow ourselves to have fun, to find the beauty in the right now, right? To find the beauty, because you are beautiful, and you are strong, and you are powerful beyond your realization. You are incredibly, incredibly magnificent, right? But we can forget that a lot of the time. So there really is nothing serious going on here in the world, and I know that might be controversial and triggering for many people to hear that, because we've been bombarded with so much that says the opposite. But when we really go back through our timelines, go back through your memories, every amazing experience that has happened to you, where has it happened? Hi, beautiful souls that are joining. So much love to you. Where has that experience happened? And I don't mean where geographically, I mean where in your body, in your heart space, being present, being right here, feeling the emotions. Or has it happened in your mind? Right, through a memory, looking forward or looking back. I can bet every single amazing thing that's happened has happened when your heart has been open. And when the energy can run through, right, and you can be present in the right now, guess what? You're creating exactly what you desire. And you don't even have to put words to that. You don't have to convolute it. We're trying to put a thought to that, a visualization, words to it, to translate it. You just allow yourselves to receive the translation through your mind, through a daydream, through whatever. You know, everything that needs to come through will translate in the best way possible for you, because we don't have to concentrate or direct our focus to creating something. We simply just have to have fun. So when we say there's nothing serious happening here, there's nothing serious going on here, it's a great phrase to say, especially when we're feeling a bit constricted and tight in our energy, because it just reminds us, it gives us that space for that fresh breath to go, actually, there is nothing serious going on here. This is just all so beautiful around me. Like, look at the sun, look at the clouds, look at the flowers, look at the birds, whatever. Look at myself showing up. Look at myself finding this present moment where I can stop and just go, and then everything that we want that's already created for us will start to drop down. And we only have to do that consistently for a few days, right? And whatever it is that you've been desiring will just drop in physically rather than vibrationally. It will come into the physical being. And that doesn't mean to say all day, every day, you have to be flying high. You don't need to force it. You simply just allow yourself to receive the joy in the moment. So that can be, you know, you might find yourself spiraling a little bit in your mind, and that's okay. As soon as you're able to catch that, catch it, shift it. There's nothing serious going on here. It's okay. What can I focus on that reminds me of the beauty in the world? And then, wow, then do we shift that energy, right? then do we shift that in that very moment. And then the more consistently we continue to do that, do that for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, whatever you've been desiring is going to start to drop in physically. And that's what everyone wants. They want the physical manifestation. That's what we want as humans. That's why we're physical, right? We can create the non-physical all the time, but we want the physical, right? So there really is nothing serious happening here, except your power of creation, right? Yeah, absolutely, Dana. Bless them, bless them. It's all okay. It's all okay, because everyone that is finding themselves triggered and frustrated, they, on a vibrational level, they are asking, right, to not be triggered. They are asking for the truth. They're asking for the joy. They're asking for that. They just haven't necessarily bridged the gap between the non-physical and the physical, right? And that's okay. That's okay. Everyone's in their own unique process, and that's beautiful. So for now, I do have slots open available. If anyone would like some angelic guidance or angelic support, half an hour, any quantum healing in the Akashic Records, I have some spaces available Thursday, Friday. Still this week, feel welcome to reach out to me. Go via my website, aliceheath.com, and I do have some wonderful courses coming up. We've got a telepathy course coming up starting on the 22nd of February, so look out for that being posted soon. For everyone that is an email subscriber, we have the Divine Feminine Wisdom courses, a bundle together with a big discount. So if that calls to you as well, you'll be receiving a notification about that soon. And a wonderful attunement with the Seraphim coming on the 3rd of the 3rd, which is that Christ-light portal. So I look forward to seeing you at each of those, whatever calls to you. And in the meantime, I love hearing from you. Feel welcome to comment, welcome to email me at ascension@aliceheath.com, and I will see you next time. I'll probably see you for card reading first. I think we've got card readings live on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow, one of the two. So I might see you there as well for card readings. So all my love to you, and I will speak to you soon. I hope this video resonates. Share and like if it does. Bye.